Ever thought about the weird stuff that happens when we're not looking? Or what gets caught on camera when no one's around? Well, some people have seen things so terrifying, they've thought about just packing up and leaving their homes for good. And when kids encounter something paranormal, it takes the spookiness to a whole new level. Here are the most scary moments caught on the camera. Abandoned apartments or buildings can be the home to several spirits, and paranormal stuff is common to happen in these places. Consider, for example, a camera set up in an abandoned apartment block that captured something extraordinary. Positioned on the ceiling of the 13th floor, several residents have reported hearing strange noises during the night. This footage was captured by a CCTV camera installed in an aging apartment building. Positioned on the ceiling of the 13th floor, several residents have reported hearing strange noises during the night. Items have been moved around, and one tenant, in particular, swears that he saw a little kid running across the dimly lit hallway around midnight, only to disappear into the closed door to the staircase. It's all quite bizarre. In this specific clip, we might just get a glimpse of these enigmatic occurrences. After witnessing 2 minutes of unexplainable activity, a pair of legs emerge, seemingly moving slowly towards the camera. Understandably, this spooked the superintendent quite a bit, and who can blame him? Only a few minutes later, something even more unsettling occurred. The building was definitely dealing with some seriously creepy stuff. What exactly? Well, that's anyone's guess. It looks like the tenants of this building will start locking those doors tight at night. However, in certain instances, the apartments themselves are haunted, giving residents a major scare, just like Leon Rito, a teenager from Chile. He claims to have been a victim of a haunting for some time. Nights filled with loud bangs and creepy cackling echoing from the floor below became routine occurrences. Scared out of his wits, Leonrito tried telling his friends and family, but no one believed him. One night, stirred by strange noises in his room, he decided to capture the evidence on camera, pulling out his phone and hitting record.
Son las 3 de la mañana. Hace 3-4 días fácil que no puedo dormir. Se escuchan ruido por toda la casa y no sé qué hacer. Yo no creo mucho esto. No me da miedo, pero no sé. Grabo a ver si encuentro. Ahí está. ¿Quién carajo anda ahí? Es la nena esa de mierda de vuelta. Yo me voy a la mierda.
All of a sudden, a toy takes flight off a dresser, giving poor Leon Rito quite a fright. Then loud thumping sounds can be heard echoing off the bathroom door before it slowly creaks open. But when he investigates, there's nothing there. Convinced something paranormal is going on, he sets up a camera in his room to capture any evidence. And a few nights later, the camera catches this downright creepy moment. Orbs can be seen floating around before the bathroom door swings open, jolting Leon Rito awake. He quickly grabs his phone and checks the bathroom. This time, though, terrifying noises pierce the air, and it seems like someone or something is smacking the shower curtain. Leon Rito mustered the courage to pull back the curtain, only to find an empty bathroom. As captured on his CCTV camera, The bedroom door then swings open mysteriously, yet once more, no one is in sight. These terrifying moments mark just the beginning for Leon Rito, as several nights later, the unsettling banging returns to disturb his peace.
3 de la mañana, me vine a la casa del campo. Leí muchos comentarios que me recomendaban que me mude y me vine para acá para ver si el problema era yo. Pero parece que me sigue porque se escucha. Estoy escuchando.
The wardrobe keeps rattling repeatedly, and when Leon Rito opens it up, everything appears normal. But then, a ball rolls behind him, and right before his eyes, objects start tumbling off the shelf.
Yo ya no, miedo ya no tengo. Y no hay nadie. El ropero de este es grandísimo, pero no, es increíble, pero parece que me sigue. La verdad, no. ¿Qué es eso?
A week later, he's roused from his sleep by the sounds of a woman crying outside his house and resolves to go out and offer assistance.
Ladrar, y le está ladrando a alguien, mi perro ahí. ¿Quién? Vení para acá, mija mía. ¿Quién sos? ¿Qué es eso?
A mysterious figure dressed in white is captured on camera, mimicking the sounds of a distressed woman to grab Leon Rito's attention. High up on top of Leon Rito's house, a motionless dark figure can be seen, peering down at him. The question remains, who could this mysterious figure be? These scary incidents have understandably left Leon Rito frightened beyond words. He believes a malevolent dark entity, embodied by the pitch-black figure on the roof, is behind all the terrifying paranormal occurrences. Yet, the white figure remains a mystery. Some viewers speculate it might be a witch who summoned dark and evil spirits on the very grounds where Leon Rito's house stands. And when it comes to the paranormal, it's not just humans who experience these phenomena. Animals can too. Take, for instance, this cat, captured on security camera, seemingly encountering a poltergeist while going about its nightly routine. Suddenly, the cat is lifted into the air by an unseen force, leaving the homeowners completely baffled about the source of this mysterious event. The footage has triggered a range of responses, with many viewers brushing it off as a potential hoax, while others entertain the notion that the cat might have encountered a playful poltergeist during the night. For those of you who don't know, a poltergeist is a spirit known for causing physical disturbances like loud noises and moving objects. In some instances, these mischievous entities even extend their antics to playing with toys, as seen in this CCTV video captured in a deserted mall. The ride-on toy starts moving seemingly on its own, sparking a lively debate among viewers. Some propose a simple battery issue as the cause of the toy's peculiar behavior, while others speculate that a playful ghost might be taking a late-night joyride. Yet, paranormal encounters aren't confined to malls and homes. They frequently unfold in hospitals. This led the Japanese ghost hunting team, LOL Creatures, to investigate an abandoned hospital in Japan, rumored to be inhabited by the spirits of former patients. Within minutes of their arrival, they sense strong malevolent energy at multiple points throughout the building. As they explore further, these manifestations intensify, especially when they decide to split up. On the top floor, one of the ghost hunters captures something that suggests they may not be alone.
ほらあれかお何の音
As the camera points in a room, a pale hand appears pressed against the glass of a window several stories high off the ground. However, upon a second look, the hand mysteriously disappears. The ghost hunters regroup and share the footage, becoming unsettled by the strange hand on the window. Little did they know, more scary moments awaited them, captured by another ghost hunter while he explored a different section of the hospital alone.
本日も行かれた中村さんが選んだ 肺病院だそうです。
大丈夫ですよ、今回は。何かあったらすぐおまわりさん来てくれるので。
As the bright flashlight briefly hits the doorway, a translucent, ghostly figure resembling a girl becomes visible. However, seconds earlier, when the flashlight first hits the doorway, the figure is absent. These odd captures left LOL Creatures viewers thoroughly spooked. Sometimes, objects themselves become linked to spirits, like dolls, but imagine a clock being the source of strange occurrences in your house, just as Ashley Kettering, a young single mother, experienced. Living with her 5-year-old, she reveals that security cameras recently captured concerning events, especially on the lower floors and even the basement. It all began after she acquired an ancient clock, which the young mother had renovated.
Refurbished this clock. It is a real antique. It works, excuse me, but my kids say that the chime is really creepy, so they never want me to turn it on.
That night, a semi-transparent figure appeared to ascend the stairs towards the living area, leaving Ashley quite concerned. She and her child were already in bed, and no one else was present in the residence at that time. A few nights later, she shared this unsettling video. As the family settled into bed one night, a strange thing was captured at the bottom of the stairs leading to their basement. Ashley became convinced that something demonic might have infiltrated her home, possibly linked to the old antique clock. This particular night, it seems that a peculiar shape was captured in the basement, with some speculating that it might have been wearing a robe. Undoubtedly, something otherworldly seemed to be unfolding, prompting Ashley to part ways with the clock shortly after discovering this mysterious presence. While it might be relatively easy to let go of an old possession, getting rid of a haunting basement is a different challenge, as Deo Reichno found out. Recording this footage in her own basement, she explains that the house, built in 1909, always felt haunted, though she hadn't captured any evidence until then. The basement, in particular, harbored extremely creepy noises and voices seemingly emanating from the beyond. When Deo and her partner ventured downstairs to grab some tools, they even sought permission from the unseen entity.
Hey. Hello. Whoa.
Hi. Are you okay down here?
We're just looking for some tools, that's all.
Is that okay? We're gonna leave now unless you have something to say. Show us a sign.
Just let us know you're okay.
Yeah.
And we ain't gonna bother you. We come in peace.
Did you hide here a lot?
Weird and spooky breathing sounds pop up in the recording with no explanation. Some folks think it might be something demonic going on. And to add to the creepy vibes, there's even a pair of freaky eyes peeping out from under the stairs.
Whoa, now it's recording all of a sudden.
By itself?
Yep. Whoa. Hi.
Deo is pretty sure they've got a haunting on their hands, insisting these eyes aren't just some animal or a random reflection. And if you think that's spooky, imagine a kid encountering something sinister as Joe did while recording his niece alone, or maybe not, in his parents' kitchen cupboard.
¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Eh? ¿Qué estás haciendo? María José, te estoy hablando. Hey. Tote.
At first glance, it's a bit tough to spot, but if you peer closely, a tiny hand reaches out from the dark shadows of the cupboard before slipping back out of sight. Viewers speculate that this could be the hand of something sinister, possibly an entity mimicking a small child to befriend the OP's niece. Unfortunately, this isn't the only instance where something sinister decided to make an appearance in the presence of a child. Consider this little girl playing near a staircase. Beneath the stairs is what seems to be a small room. The little girl is fixated on something inside the room, but nothing noticeable is captured on the footage. Or at least that's what the child's parents initially thought. It was only after watching the video multiple times that the parents were left horrified. Something was actually captured inside this room. Now it's evident why the little girl appeared reluctant to enter. A disembodied hand can be seen beckoning to the girl, seemingly emerging out of nowhere before vanishing into thin air. Even the cat, joining the girl later, appears uncertain about entering the space. Whatever this mysterious presence might be, it raised enough concern to make them hesitant about going inside. Similar unusual occurrences also raised Genevieve's concern when she overheard her daughter talking to someone while nobody else was in the house. Alarmed, she grabbed her phone, hit record, and captured this.
Lorelei, come here. Lorelei, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
As Miley, Genevieve's daughter, walks over, something dark shaped like a figure can be seen moving. Genevieve mentioned that she didn't notice the dark figure at the time, but when she watched the video later that day, she was horrified by the presence of this unknown figure. Some viewers speculate it's a shadow figure, while others are skeptical, thinking it's just Miley's shadow cast on the wall. However, this video remains a mystery, much like another one captured by a security officer. The employee informed the guard about loud and strange noises from the dressing area of an old and then abandoned soccer stadium. Curious, the guard went to investigate and saw something he couldn't quite explain.
Me crea la gente porque esto nunca me pasó y nada, lo quería grabar, qué sé yo, y podrido, la concha de la lora. Digo, en linterna, no sé para qué mierda la traje. Dios. Puta que te parió. La puta que te parió. Concha de la lora. La concha de la lora. Pero como mierda puede ser que no haya nada hoy. Ya es la tercera vez. Tercera vez que entro y no hay nada. Dios. Me quiero ir. Quiero ir.
The guards didn't even realize that this shadowy figure seemed to be with them at the time, adding an extra layer of creepiness to the situation. Many speculate that this shadowy being could have been responsible for the strange occurrences. Another video was recorded by a security guard who is convinced that he captured something mysterious one night while patrolling an office building. During his rounds, he contacted his coworkers to express that something didn't seem quite right.
Can you see this thing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. What's happening with the lights? Because I'm looking
the lights are
hallway, and I can't see, I literally see nothing.
The lights are off right now. Oh, it just moved. It just moved.
No, it did not.
It just moved. It just moved.
I just heard a weird noise. Please don't tell me that as you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
A shadow is visible on the 4th floor window before abruptly disappearing out of sight. It's quite intriguing how it seems to vanish into thin air, leaving little room for speculation that it could have been a human intruder, at least according to the guard's opinion. Now, picture a security guard driving down a quiet highway late at night. He comes across a vehicle parked on the shoulder, believing he saw someone inside and wanting to check if everything is all right. Upon getting out of his car and approaching the vehicle, there's no one in sight. What the security guard didn't realize is that he actually captured something terrifying.
Somebody's in the car. swear to God, I saw somebody in the car.
A disembodied hand is visible pressing against the car's glass from the inside before quickly disappearing. There's no sign of anybody inside the car, and as evident, the vehicle is clearly empty. A similar incident occurred at a police station in Carabobo, Venezuela. Officers reported seeing a mysterious person wandering around the station's parking lot in recent nights. This raised concerns as only authorized personnel should have access. Tonight, it appears this mysterious figure has surfaced again.
Cuando el carro pasa, es que se ve parado ahí.
De repente, marico. Mira, pasa el perro a aquel lado.
Pasó el perro. Mira, ve, mira, ¿viste? Mira, ve, ¿viste?
No, marico, salió de ahí exactamente. Desde la mitad de aquí de la
mitad, eso, de ahí apareció.
Va pasando el.
Mira, ahí está hablando con Valdespino.
Marico, yo, escucha cómo me quedo yo ahí, marico, yo me quedo en show. Mira cómo ando yo, No, pero sí se ve como un vestido, Yo hago sombra, marico, Claro, dime tú, todo vestido de blanco está. Oye, mira, se ve como un vestido. Mira, marico, se ve completico la ropa. Vestido de blanco está bueno, no le mira cómo le hace la mano, Yo, mira cómo me quedo yo en show, mano, porque no le veo la cara. Yo llamo al Despino como para que me acompañe, ¿ves? Cuando volteo yo está. Mira, ahí volteo yo para llamar al Despino. Cuando volteo, la veo.
What adds to the mystery is that the security guard checking after this station didn't witness anything unusual that night. This has led many to believe that something paranormal has unfolded here. Now, speaking of the paranormal, some people really have a knack for investigating it, like the team of Walt investigators. They embarked on a journey to a new haunted location, a basement underneath a shop, rumored to be inhabited by the spirit of a young lady. Eyewitnesses have reported sensing a strange presence in the area, and some claim to have seen or heard her. After surveying the room, the team initiates a spirit box session in an attempt to make contact with the girl in the basement. What they capture during this session is quite intriguing.
How many people are here right now? 4?
Or walk up to that green light.
A hand emerges from the darkness, seemingly reaching for the phone device. The lighting conditions at the time made it challenging to discern clearly, but the Walt investigators team is confident that what appears is indeed a hand. Much like Hen Brolo, who always sensed something was amiss before settling into his new apartment, and he turned out to be right. One day, the security camera in his living room captured something pretty strange. The footage shows the door at the bottom seemingly being touched and slowly closing on its own, raising questions about how this is possible when there's nobody home. Some viewers speculate that it appears to be a super thin arm closing the door, adding to the mystery of what might be happening when no one is around. Sean McAuliffe, another individual, claims his camera recorded something strange in his absence. Having lived in his house for 23 years since the age of 14, he has witnessed unexplainable occurrences. Having lived in his house for 23 years since the age of 14, he has experienced unexplainable occurrences. Initially dismissing them as products of his imagination, he became more concerned as these strange events continued. One particularly unsettling incident took place late at night when Sean was away. The camera in his bedroom starts to move, seemingly detecting movement, and a few seconds later, something unusual is captured. As the camera faces forward, a mysterious dark figure appears, initially peeking at the camera and then gradually revealing more of itself. However, just before it can fully emerge, the camera unexpectedly shifts away. Upon returning, the figure has vanished, suggesting it may have been intrigued by the camera, but retreated when it moved on its own. Similar to the mysterious figure, Sean is both fascinated and terrified by the encounter. Despite the fear, he is relieved to have captured the proof of those unexplainable phenomena. On a different note, Mania Tent, a security officer, faced an unusual situation when he observed something pretty strange on one of the lower security cameras during his night shift. In his words, he describes the incident. "I recorded this from the CCTV at my job, and they fired me for it. I typically don't believe in ghosts, but this video is creepy. I recorded it around midnight on March 12th. It does seem a bit unusual, doesn't it? While it could potentially be just an insect or something similar, many viewers pointed out the eerie movement of what appears to be a ghostly figure walking towards the corner before vanishing, which is quite strange. Speaking of strange occurrences, a family grappling with paranormal experiences in their home believed it to be haunted by multiple spirits. A group of youthful investigators took it upon themselves to delve into the matter. It remains uncertain whether their intention was genuinely to assist the homeowners or if it was more of a curious adventure. Nonetheless, the security system managed to capture something odd during their investigation.
There's something on my leg. Your leg? Yeah, but it's like a numb, tingly, numb feeling. Maybe you're sitting on it. So sit on the floor, maybe? No, it's like almost like a cold, frozen type numbness when I was walking through the hallway. It's going away now. That's crazy.
The girls appear a bit startled when they hear a knock at the end of the hallway. It's unclear precisely what caused it, but it sounds to me like an object falling down. We can also see something peeking from the left corner. Then, a bright object briefly appears behind the couch, caught on the security camera. It could be one of the mischievous spirits causing disturbances in this home, reminiscent of Josh's experiences. Josh, employed as a security guard at a local cemetery in Georgia, has had his share of strange encounters. The ghosts seem to enjoy playing tricks on him and haunting him during his shifts. One particular night, during a routine checkup, Josh stumbled upon something truly peculiar.
Hey, kid! Kid! I don't know where he went. This kid's running from me. Kid! Holy God. Where went?
The kid wouldn't turn around, just kept walking, and then vanished into thin air. Josh was left scratching his head, not sure what to make of it. He didn't figure out where the kid went, a real head scratcher. But the night was about to get even stranger.
This is supposed to be the most haunted cemetery in Savannah. And I am chasing a kid right now. I will not be going down that way. We just took this job like 2 days ago through the city. This is ridiculous. Somebody has definitely been walking behind me. I'm not sure. I just saw some tourists from Ohio, told them that the place closes at 10. I'm about to head back over there, but I don't know. We've got somebody that's going to be buried here tomorrow, so I'll be doing an escort. Right now, I'm just...
Josh totally overlooked this mysterious shadow in the moment, and it was one of his viewers who brought it to his attention. What could it be? A ghost or trespasser? Fast forward a few days and another peculiar incident went down with Josh.
What is going on? I'm basically just securing all this stuff right now. Just Making sure there's nobody in here. Anybody in here? Hello? Yeah, but listen, you got to get out of here. You're going to have to come talk to me, okay? Where you at? I can't see you. You're correct. So you need to come out, okay? You guys hear this? This is broad daylight. I don't know where this kid is. Where are you?
In the midst of this strange situation, Josh felt things had escalated to such an extent that he decided to file a police report. Uncertain whether it was mere pranks or possibly something more serious, he sought official intervention. A police officer responded to Josh's report, conducting an on-site investigation. The officer managed to capture some of these strange phenomena on his body camera, though the footage hasn't been made public.
So what is up, you guys? So my security officer that I'm supposed to have here tonight, he came in and turned everything in today. He quit. So I'm actually hearing something banging on the door. I'm hoping I'm going to catch this son of a bitch. Bear with me, guys. Okay, I'm back. Door was open again. Hello, security. Okay. I don't know how they keep opening these. Hello. Yeah. Hey, you need to come out. I'm not playing anymore. I don't know where all these people are or where. Jesus Christ. All right, guys. There was somebody standing in the corner. I just saw that when my video uploaded, and what? The lights are flickering on and off. Hang on a second, guys. So, don't know what's going on here, but I'm about to check this out. Okay, guys. I'm really not sure what's going on here. Nope. Yeah, I'm done. This is some spooky going on here. Nope. This is why my security officer quit. Just so y'all can be witness here, I'm checking out. I'm getting here. This is my day off. I hear leaves crickling. Nope. There was a kid standing. Somebody was standing right over here when I walked right past them to the left. So what is going on, you guys? I hightailed it out of there. Don't know what that was. There was absolutely no switches in that place to turn lights on. Don't know why they were flickering. So right now I'm at the Jim Williams house.
The intensity of this haunting appears to be increasing steadily. On the night of this bizarre recording, he felt compelled to share another unsettling encounter.
There is a red truck out here. And the chapel lights just came on. Hello? Hey, look, if you're just out here with me, you're fixing to end up in jail, you understand? So where are you? Nope, I'm getting out of here. I'm done with it, man. Nope. Hell to the no. Somebody's out here with me, or this is some scary. I ain't doing this garbage.
And here concludes Josh's saga of paranormal encounters in the cemetery. Some claim he quit the job shortly after, while others speculate that he might have grown bored of staging these videos. Regardless of the answer, his case remains one of the most infamous when it comes to odd security footage. But imagine encountering something strange like this in an armory. A security officer patrolling the San Francisco Armory captured something unusual one night.
Oh, no. This is what I'm talking about, dude. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I'm here in this building by myself, bro. By myself.
Could it be a lingering ghost within the old armory? Or was it just a result of a gentle breeze? Based on the officer's account, the doors are heavy and can't be pushed open like this, on their own. In the end, we can only speculate whether this was a ghostly encounter or something more explainable. Situated in Mansfield, Ohio, the Ohio State Reformatory is a well-known paranormal hotspot. The YouTube team, Charm City Paranormal, decides to investigate the location, and what unfolds is truly chilling. As they navigate through the creepy prison, one member of the team experiences an unsettling sensation.
Something just touched me on my hip. Yep.
Although the odd sensation was unsettling, the team stumbled upon something even more spine-chilling when reviewing the footage later. They believe they captured an apparition in the video. Does this image give you the impression of a face? Or could it simply be a case of pareidolia? Similar to Charm City Paranormal, Josh Fletch had his share of the bizarre while exploring a supposedly haunted penitentiary. Exploring with friends, they check out cells and other areas. However, when Josh ventures upstairs alone to inspect the cells above, the camera captures something quite unusual.
I may or may not have climbed up because there's no stairs.
As Josh reached the final cell, a mysterious silhouette of a person or entity came into view. Witnessing the dark figure standing there shook Josh to his core. Neither Josh nor his friends could comprehend what they had just seen, much like Crystal and Damien, who were clueless about the strange occurrences in their new home. Having purchased the house a few months ago, they were happy property owners but felt spooked by unexplainable events. To validate their experiences, they installed cameras throughout the house to capture evidence of the bizarre happenings. What they recorded on August 6, 2022, through a hallway security camera past midnight has left them deeply unsettled. although not really sure what to make of this, except that it might have been someone pranking them or some crazy person banging on their door late at night. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, this next video is by far the creepiest. It's late at night, and Crystal's alone at home. We can see her scrolling through her phone when out of nowhere, this happens. Thinking that Damien might have returned home early, Crystal waits for his appearance, but as seconds pass, no one is seen. Crystal was understandably shaken to the core. The intensity of the paranormal activity has reached a point where they can no longer live peacefully in their dream home. Unfortunately, they are left with no choice but to abandon the house, hoping that the disturbances would subside. Feeling desperate, they opt for an Airbnb and spend the night there. However, on the following night, they decide to return home and attempt a seance in a bid to communicate with the supposed spirit haunting their house and request it to leave. They document the entire seance process, unaware of the unsettling events that would unfold.
Yeah. Okay. Good? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Suddenly, the shower door starts shaking on its own during the seance. In response, the couple hastily leaves the bathroom, realizing that something went wrong with the seance. Terrified by the incident, they decide to vacate the house and return to the Airbnb. For the couple, staying away from home seems like the safest plan for now, given the unsettling events. But it's not the only instance where a couple encounters something creepy. This young man wakes up to disturbing noises in the middle of the night, originating from the lower floors of his house, or so he believes. According to the young man, no one else is present in the residence except for his partner and their 2 cats, all situated on the upper floor.
Ahí está el otro abajo. Está como espantado. Otra vez. Ay, perdón. Otra vez, hija. Otra vez empezaron a escuchar los ruidos. Los gatos están aquí en el cuarto de Ale. Espérame, voy a bajar. Tranquila, despierta bien. Voy a bajar. Voy a bajar, a ver, espérame. No, tranquila.
The young man heads downstairs, fully anticipating to find various items scattered on the floor.
Ten mi celular a la mano con el número de la policía. ¿Quién está ahí? Tráete mi celular con el número de la policía. ¿Quién eres?
They conduct a thorough search, but fail to find any items on the floor or anything else that seemed out of place, which is quite baffling considering the unsettling noises they heard. Baffled and fatigued, they opt to return to the bedroom, feeling there wasn't much they could do at this point. The young man mentions that the place had been blessed by a priest before, adding to the mystery of the situation. Despite their efforts, they struggled to fall asleep that night, and shortly after, the strange activity resumed. They decided to bless the entire house themselves in the hope of finding peace, but unfortunately, it didn't work.
No tienes cabida en este hogar. No tienes cabida en nuestras vidas. En nombre de Jesucristo, yo te expulso y te despojo de este lugar. Te despojo. Lárgate.
Outside the window, an unexplained figure seemed to be standing, a presence that shouldn't have been possible given the lack of a balcony on the second floor. Speculations arose that this might be an evil spirit causing the disturbances that night. This incident led them to ponder whether their house could be haunted, much like another individual who found himself perplexed by something he witnessed in his own apartment. Take a look.
It's my hand.
While some commenters suggest that it might be a string being pulled, others strongly advise the OP to leave his apartment. Afidos, a young man, ventured out one evening to explore the story of an abandoned and reportedly haunted asylum in Broby, Sweden. With a history of numerous tragic incidents, it is believed that the spirits of the departed still roam within the walls of this decaying structure. Afidos and his friends set out to investigate the authenticity of these claims. After the terrifying scream, the young man filming appears to capture a shadowy figure briefly escaping through the door. The possibility of capturing something from a different time crosses the mind, or could it be a mere optical illusion? Regardless, the origin of the terrifying scream remains a mystery. However, Afidos isn't the only one whose curiosity led him to explore. There's also a group of friends who ventured into a supposedly haunted and abandoned building in the woods. Drawn by local legends of the Manangal creature haunting the area, the group hoped to capture it on video, and what they recorded turned out to be mysterious. It's hard to determine exactly what they encountered in that building. Some dismiss it as a prank with terrible makeup, while others entertain the possibility of encountering the legendary creature from local tales. Now let's talk about the legend of a train. There's a story dating back to the mid-1960s about a ghost train. Locals believe that once you board this train, you never return. Some claim to have seen it filled with zombies or lost souls. YouTuber Adam Ghost Trapper decided to investigate this train, known as the Silver Arrow or Silver Peelin.
I have amazing memory, and I have a 3D map in my head, always.
Strolling along the tracks in a tunnel, Adam's infrared camera captures this.
Look! Look!
He hears something, and in that moment, he realizes he must run if he wants to make it out alive.
Run!
At last, he reaches the end of the tunnel.
This is the end! It's safe! Have you seen it?
It seems like Adam escaped just in the nick of time. If he had waited a second longer, he might have become the newest passenger on the zombie train. Now picture this. YouTuber Franco found himself in a mausoleum where he heard the cryptic singing that would put anyone on edge.
And I swear I could hear someone singing. You hear it?
As the clip progresses, it seems like Franco is getting closer and closer to the singer. But there's no one there. Is this a spirit singing in the afterlife? The viewers find this both peaceful and haunting. Larry was on his way home and stopped at Starbucks for a quick pick-me-up. While seated in his Tesla at the drive-thru, he noticed an unusual occurrence captured by the Tesla Vision camera.
There's nobody there. I'm gonna drive through at Starbucks. Oh man. I'll slap ham.
The Tesla detects the presence of a biker alongside the car, but as evident, there is visibly no one actually there.
Ain't nobody there. Oh, now it's supposed to be up there. What? Come on, bro.
Fascinated by this peculiar event, Larry revisits the same location the next day and records another video. Interestingly, this time, the Tesla Vision camera doesn't capture anything at all.
No ghost?
The question that remains is whether there was a glitch or malfunction on the first day, leading the camera to detect a non-existent presence. Alternatively, could there have been an actual spectral figure in the area that only the Tesla could detect? The footage prompts intriguing questions about the capabilities of our advanced systems, leaving us to ponder whether it was a technical hiccup or a glimpse into the otherworldly. Now, Larry isn't the only person who captured this strange phenomenon on his Tesla. Jeremy, who was returning home one night, caught something really spooky.
My Tesla sees a person. I'm locking the door. That's creepy.
The video captures the chilling moment Jeremy's Tesla detects an entity standing nearby the car.
That has me freaked out. Is there someone there?
Several instances on the internet show Teslas sensing people when no one seems to be around. Are these occurrences mere glitches, or do they suggest that Teslas can detect things beyond human perception? This unusual home security footage has taken the internet by storm. Captured on the doorbell camera, this video has left viewers baffled and intrigued. As the footage unfolds, you can see a series of mysterious lights hovering in the air. But that's not the sole mysterious aspect. Alongside the visual display, there's a snippet of a well-known melody, the Sesame Street theme song to be precise. It features the line, "Can you tell me how to get?" incessantly repeated. This CCTV footage has gained widespread attention, attracting the curiosity of thousands. Within this intrigued audience, numerous theories have surfaced. The person who posted the video suggests that the dancing lights might constitute a form of communication from a poltergeist, a disconcerting idea that unnerves many viewers. Alternatively, some entertain the possibility that the enigmatic lights could originate from extraterrestrial beings, or even time travelers, attempting to convey a message through a strangely familiar song. YouTube team, JK Bros, ventured into a haunted Greek cemetery to explore and connect with the spirits that inhabit the area. As they entered the place, they were greeted by a mysterious whisper.
Did you hear that?
Immediately after hearing the whisper, the team uses their ghost apps and notices a spirit reading right beside them as they continue to explore the surroundings.
What's your arms? Costa, say it in Greek.
Say it in Greek, Costa.
Αν είσαστε εδώ, δώσ' μου ένα σήμα.
But did it just do it?
It appears as though the figure raises its arm slightly. Later, near a specific gravestone, they once again capture the mysterious figure.
Guys, this is 2 different phones. We are not making this up.
They request the spirit to move the flowers, and to their amazement, the flowers seem to respond by moving. It seems like they were indeed in contact with some spirits, and the thought of these spirits potentially attaching themselves to the team members is quite unsettling. An individual is exploring a disturbing noise originating from another section of his residence. What he comes across has left viewers deeply disturbed. As the man gazes into a dark room, the distinct silhouette of a dark figure becomes apparent, standing motionless amidst the shadows. However, upon a second glance, the figure mysteriously vanishes. Many commenters have suggested that this could be the dark entity known as the notorious Hatman shadow figure, easily identifiable by its distinctive hat. The Hatman has become a recurring figure in contemporary urban legends across the globe. Allegedly, the Hatman has been witnessed by numerous individuals worldwide. Although descriptions of this entity vary, the consensus is that this shadow figure is not a friendly one. The video was recorded by tourists on vacation who were exploring a local temple. Just a few steps away from their location, they captured something quite unusual right next to a statue. Some individuals speculate that this could possibly be a spirit that manifested, considering its stance in relation to the temple nearby. Is this a plausible explanation? If not, it's conceivable that we just witnessed a peculiar camera occurrence, maybe even an artifact. It's challenging to say for certain. YouTuber CJ Simons and his team spend an evening at the Jamaica Inn. They encounter some chilling interactions with the spirits that are said to haunt the place.
David, can you make some tapping noises for us, or Annabelle?
Sorry? Who was that? Who was that? I heard that. Was that you?
They detect a faint voice, and a short while later, they receive a response from a spirit identifying herself as Michelle.
Is it Michelle you like? Make the lights really blue, it's Michelle. What the
Michelle's spirit appears quite communicative, which makes you wonder what story she may have to share. An unusual video has emerged, posted by an individual who records a disconcerting encounter at her front door during a quiet night of watching TV. The resident living in Belding, Michigan, describes witnessing a dark face with unnaturally bright, glowing eyes. Some speculate that it could be a stray bear peeking through the window, while others entertain supernatural theories, proposing the possibility of a demonic entity attempting to enter their home. Blake, a young man, has been encountering unsettling events in his basement. In a video diary, he documents the escalating occurrences within the confines of his home. The strange incidents began with mysterious crying sounds emanating from his basement.
Alone again, and I hear what sounds like crying coming from the basement. I got a deadbolt for the basement after the last occurrence down there, but I even called the police. They found wet footprints down there when I let them down there, so I don't know what the... Alright. Is anyone down here?
However, upon inspection, the basement appears empty with no sign of a little girl. The mystery deepens, prompting speculation about what might be behind the door. In the nights that follow, the strange occurrences persist.
Hello?
As abruptly as it began, the unsettling occurrences came to a sudden halt.
Hello? A little bit freaked out, guys. It's no longer just at 11:30 anymore. I don't know what's going on now. I keep hearing bangs and just really weird noises coming from the basement, and a few people said that I should leave my phone down there and try to record what's happening, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright. First, let's just take a look. Okay, I don't see anything. Handprints are still on the door.
Following that, Blake descends once more into the basement, placing his camcorder to capture any potential activity. As he noted, the peculiar sounds tend to manifest even during daylight hours. There seems to be a figure standing in the corner, resembling a human shape. The narrative builds to its peak as Blake records this humanoid presence in the corner.
Hello?
Blake never managed to identify the mysterious shadowy silhouette, and it remains unclear whether he continued to experience encounters with this entity. This security footage captures a child entering a home while a young man on the right prepares to leave. Everything seems normal, but after they cross paths, a concrete pedestal crashes down where they were just moments ago. Fortunately, everyone appears to be safe. Despite the near miss, some are questioning the child's behavior. Moments before the near-life-ending event, he raises his arm, as if being led away by someone unseen. Could it be that the boy's ancestors just saved his life? The video was captured by Brian Barranco and features him and a couple of team members exploring a supposedly haunted hospital. The location has a history of strange occurrences, even after the hospital shut down. However, the group makes a significant mistake by attempting a ritual to contact the spirit world.
Uy, me movieron esa silla. Sí. Entonces, ¿quieres que yo me vaya? Voy a filmar la silla porque van a decir que es hilos, ¿no? Gonorrea. Se me puso la piel de gallina parica. Escucho sillas de ruedas. ¿Eres un hombre? Marica, la luz. ¡Ay! ¡Mire la luz allá, huevón! Momentico. Apagaron la luz. Voy para allá. Uy, mi madre. Ay, jue puta. ¿Y eso dónde sale?
Todo está bien, están escuchando ruidos también acá abajo.
This situation is already quite unnerving, encountering paranormal activity when you're all alone. While the other team members were on lower floors, Brian, after putting his equipment down for just another minute, captured something even more strange.
Abandonado, como le digo, allá en esa ala no hay luz, no hay luz.
Me acaban de cerrar una puerta. Voy a entrar a la puerta que me cerraron. No me... Uy.
Oscar.
¿Qué pasó?
Marica, había un niño, huevón.
Did they capture the spirit of a child? Following is a CCTV recording, supposedly captured in this hospital a few weeks before the place shut down, while security was still patrolling regularly.
Ahí donde estaba, lo estaba viendo y yo estaba que me moría, marica. Y ahí no podía caminar yo. Mira, ahí está cerrando la puerta. Mira, ahí está cerrando. Después yo le dije, güey, vete para allá adentro. Yo le dije, vete para allá adentro. Aquí no vengas a molestar. Vamos a ver la puerta.
So, do we have to assume that the CCTV camera had also captured some ghostly activity? What exactly are we seeing here? It remains a mystery. The following security guard mentions that other staff members have reported seeing strange shadow sightings in this grocery store for quite some time. It's become a frequent occurrence, with staff even joking about the shopping shadows. Tonight, the guard appears to have captured this activity on camera.
Mira acá de este lado es la pantalla que está prendida. Ahí arriba, esa. De ahí en más, pues estoy solo, les digo, está todo solo ahorita. Solo. Y ahorita había algo allá en la entrada de clientes. Hasta allá, hasta el último. Y lo vi clarito. Ya lo vi otra vez. A ver si se alcanza a ver. No, me da miedo ir. A eso que se mira ahí. Ese. Miren, ya se movió. ¡Oh! Está caminando, de hecho está que no man.
There is a distinct dark silhouette walking in the aisle in the background. If it wasn't another staff member or customer, could this be one of the shadows that the man mentioned earlier? The video is dashcam footage captured while a car was stationary on the infamous Vickers Hill in Armagh, Northern Ireland. Local residents share stories of the so-called terrible green lady, whose spirit is said to have been captured and stored in a bottle and still lingers by a window in one of the road's old houses. Shadowy figures have also been reported wandering the graveyard opposite the houses. In this video, uploaded to the Armagh Y account, a mysterious figure is caught on the dashcam of a stationary car. Could this be the so-called terrible green lady? What's your take on this? On November 14th, 2014, an enigmatic event unfolded in the skies over Russia. The video, recorded on a dashcam, shows a car driving down a dark, rural, snowy road when suddenly an unusual phenomenon occurred. The previously dark black sky undergoes a sudden transformation, turning orange. Subsequently, an even more intense yellow glow emerges before dissipating as if it never occurred. Lasting a brief 10 seconds, this peculiar event was visible for miles, with numerous individuals reporting and recording it using their mobile phones and dash cams. Despite its visibility, no official explanation has been provided, leaving this incident veiled in mystery. YouTuber Outdoor Xiaolong ventured into an abandoned hospital, and it didn't take long for strange things to start happening. Xiaolong spots a child.
这里边我离有点高，就是个小孩儿。当我走近了，他变了。还有这里边，这声。
Shortly after, he hears an odd, high-pitched noise, prompting him to make an escape. He considers the possibility of it being just a bird, but then he hears this. As he follows the sound, an unexpected event takes place. There's a presence with him in the operating room. The situation is getting intense as Xiaolong notices a reflection of something behind him.
哎呦我操了！别他妈吓我！
There's definitely a strange and malevolent vibe in this place. Xiaolong displayed real courage going into this location solo. He's got some serious nerve. Amber Rivers recorded this chilling incident while driving along Route 51 in Jefferson County, West Virginia, amid a severe storm. The visibility was drastically reduced, and in the distance, trees and power lines could be seen toppling over. What unfolded next left Amber profoundly shaken. A set of power lines unexpectedly topples right in front of Amber's car. With quick thinking and a swift swerve off the road, she narrowly avoids the poles crashing into her car. Amber later expressed gratitude for the assistance she received, acknowledging a very fortunate escape. The incident not only posed the risk of the poles striking her car, but also the potential for electrocution or a fire if any cables made contact. Fortunately, Amber emerged unharmed, though understandably shaken by the close call. Late on the night of January 13, 2015, Janardon and a friend were riding home, embarking on a 4.5-hour journey. While the journey initially proceeded as planned, they encountered several unexpected stops, causing delays and worries for their parents. In an attempt to find a shortcut and make up for lost time, Janardan consulted his sat-nav. The navigation system suggested a route that could cut an hour off their travel time, but it came with a catch. The road passed through a dark forest renowned for its haunting reputation. Locals spoke of a mysterious lady in white seen along the roadside, and drivers reported bizarre encounters. Despite the warnings, Janardan opted for the forest route, and perhaps, in hindsight, he should have stuck to the original path. As they drive down the dimly lit forest road, a mysterious white figure comes into view, standing still by the roadside. Filled with terror but hesitant to turn back, given the lengthy journey home, they decide to speed past the enigmatic figure. Convinced that they've encountered a ghost, the experience leaves them shaken. While spending the night at a friend's apartment, a group of friends made the unwise choice to engage in a session with an Ouija board. Shortly thereafter, they captured something unusual. The group of friends, all gathered in the living room, had no clue about the identity of the mysterious figure captured in the recording. This has led them to believe that it might be a spirit or demon, possibly connected to their ill-advised Ouija board session. This footage is from the YouTube channel Sidestep, Adventures into History, where Dan and Robert explore various locations in the southeastern United States. In this particular video, they visit an abandoned house in the Georgia woods that Dan has known since childhood. The house sits on a vast 500-acre forested property and has been deserted for as long as Dan can recall. While examining the structure, the explorers stumble upon something that unnerves them.
Either this was a one-room house, or it was a two-room house with a dog trot the whole way down the middle. It's kind of hard to tell from here. It's been a lot of pillows replaced under here.
Yeah.
A lot of floor supports.
So that's a 1958 Coke bottle, right?
What is that?
Oh, that's weird. Here. That is strange. You heard that, right, Dan?
Yes, I did.
That was weird. Alright, that's enough of this old house for a minute. We're gonna go look at something else. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys have Alright, that's it. Come on.
You can say all goodbyes you want.
Let's go.
I'm gone.
While inspecting the foundations beneath the abandoned house, Dan and Robert hear what resembles footsteps on the floorboards directly above them. Startled, they quickly emerge from under the building and check the main floor, finding no one. Despite the absence of any visible presence, a loud bang emanates from the building as they speak to the camera, prompting them to decide to leave. The video has left viewers astonished, many attributing authenticity to the encounter and speculating that the explorers might have crossed paths with the ghosts of former residents. A Russian group of friends chose to camp in a forest with a haunted reputation and had a pleasant day. However, late at night, they were abruptly awakened by the loud noises of what they initially thought was a bear. While hurriedly packing up to leave, the situation took a more frightening turn. There is speculation that they might have encountered the infamous skinwalker believed to roam the woods in that area. Some wonder if it could be something otherworldly or if it's just a prank. Hold on to our final clip, which is the most scariest and most creepiest one. And if you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our... After moving into an old house, a young woman noticed unsettling occurrences, particularly in her bedroom. She described inexplicable noises, strange smells, and frightening sights at night. The unsettling experiences compelled her to move into a camper next door as she couldn't bear to sleep in the house. Seeking help, she reached out to paranormal experts for assistance.
Is there somebody here? You guys heard that, right? Hello, is there somebody here? Hello? Can you make a noise? So this is the one with a man. I don't know if you can see right there is his top hat. You can see like his collar. It's super scary to me. For me, there's no denying that there is a man sitting there watching me in bed, wearing a top hat with giant ears, and it looks scary. And last one, this is a screenshot taken in my bedroom. I see the man with the hat staring directly into the camera at me.
The woman strongly believes that her house is haunted by a man in a top hat who seems to stalk her in her bedroom, causing great distress. Commenters believe that there might be something paranormal happening. Delving deeper into her experiences, she reveals that even before moving into this house, she had encountered various strange paranormal incidents throughout her life. It all started when she was just a little kid.
Okay, I'm gonna compile all the photos that I have of this same woman from my childhood photo. This is a screenshot from one of my orb videos, and then the lighting was enhanced. Looks like a girl with her arm on the table watching me in my bed. I definitely noticed the strands of hair across her forehead. And sorry, this is so grainy, but this is the first picture, just really zoomed in, of a printed out photo of me as a child, but I see the black hair across her face, always looking through that hair.
In the following days, as more strange incidents unfolded, skeptics became increasingly open to the possibility that Indy might indeed be under the watchful gaze of something otherworldly.
My lives, like 2 days ago, during the live, so many people kept saying that there were faces in the window behind me, but I honestly thought that people were just trying to scare me until I received this screenshot today. And let me zoom in a little bit for you, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I can clearly see a face peeking over the ledge.
Prior to starting her live stream that evening, she observed a peculiar figure materializing directly across from her room. Some observers likened its appearance to that of a face. During her live stream later that night, viewers noticed something lurking behind her, with many speculating that it could be an authentic shadow figure. This suggests the presence of something negative that seemed to have attached itself to her. It's undeniably a rather unsettling notion. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.